lasts for a long time, I can use the Grave Hag Potion. Don't need you. Alright.
No good, no evil.
Actually, E2.
Only pain. No good, no evil. Only pain.
Swing, I dare you. Three is perfect.
This is not the end.
Yeah, me. I'm very close to death. If I pop another potion, I'm dead. Come on. Rude. But your stamina was up. How are you using it?
Seems you are bleeding. Yeah. No good, no
No good, no evil, only pain. Yeah, I guess he's a cursed one. Moonblade Laboratory Notebook. He was studying here. I got 4 of the pieces. Day 1, luckily the teleport deposits us directly in my laboratory. It's good to be home. I had grown sick to the grills of the leaky tub. I hope the story my someone smashed into those craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. Experiments which my students conducted are drowners in my absence did not yield the expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. I will administer a brew of medicinal opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half-consciousness, and thus incapable of any resistance, commencing studies. Must hold off on my planned experiments while I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones to the forearm of one of my assistants. I will now administer a quadruple dose of the milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4, subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture, only broke after the second day of intense labor. Moderately satisfactory results from the interrogation garnered information about Witcher training and the Catskill Witchers in general. As I suspected, the Catskill Witchers are for the most part of 11 stock. The school must have some tie to the elder races, and Dinium, perhaps his founder, was a member of the Ain side. Subject unfit for further study. I have discontinued his dose of poppy. Day 7, administered extract of cowbane and hemlock. Typical representatives of the human and iron side species. Such a mixture provokes paralysis of the peripheral nerve system, and eventually of the nerves ending as well. The result is in muscular, skeletal, pulmonary, and cardiac paralysis, ultimately death through suffocation. Witcher is not however a typical representative of any species. Though the poison did seem to cause some mild irritation, in his nervous system, his mutated body quickly managed to neutralize the harmful alkaloids. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison that he had administered have vanished. Day 15, stinging him with sea wasp's toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen the toxin's effect, I poured ethyl alcohol into his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26, subject has been tortured, poisoned, burned, frozen, starved, and dehydrated, and despite it all, his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves around his cell in his zone, and is able to articulate simple words: please, drink, don't hurt, stop. Conclusion: as I suspected, the Witcher is a suburb and a German, a demon trapped in such an acceleratory prepared body will become death incarnate, vengeful wrath made flesh, and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Malspin and Alzur. This is a great day for science. Time to begin the incantations. I hate reading. Some font just does it to me. I don't know why. Sometimes you're really like, oof, get everything down like 1,000 words per minute. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what is this? Who is this? My beloved Y, I still await you, orchestral Istrid of Ide Gaivanal. Let's begin, dear reader, with a riddle. What links the town like Vizima, the proud capital of Temeria, or Arsenford, a center of learning for all the north, with Ide Gaivanal, a provincial settlement at the end of the known world? Nothing it would seem after all. Which of these places looks, sounds, and even smells different? Their origins, however, are identical. All were founded atop ancient elven cities. The ruins sprawling beneath their streets bear witness to the fact. A tour of elven monuments is best begun in Vizima. In the city's sewers, to be precise, a dangerous place to be sure, so it is worth bringing along a well-armed guide. Bunch of the sewer leads to the remains of the Ironshide city. One can still admire its masterfully carved plafonds, peer into its immaculately polished marble facings, find artifacts discarded by the elder race, and hold ancient tomes that disintegrate in one's hands. Equally impressive monuments of elven culture can be found only in Oxenfurt, as well as somewhere in the wilds of Velen, though I have been unable to verify the information personally. What caused elven civilization to collapse? Plague, cataclysm? No, dear reader. Destruction was caused by us, by humans. Drove the elves from their cities, and instead of occupying their marvelous places, we dismantled them and built their meager and crooked huts. All that remains is that which we covered in debris and sludge, and then wiped from our memories for centuries. Search the wreck of the Flying Stag. Don't mind if I do. Please. Should probably fast travel. Get that out of the way. Big green smoke. But I have Witcher.
What's he doing here?
What's I doing here? Wait. What's I doing here? I think this is a place of power, if I remember correctly. I think that's at the very bottom. Now going up here is useless. You have to go like swim here. Like a boat. Oh no, there it is. That's power.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
You didn't see a thing. Sure. Get to a fast travel spot, and I'll go to wherever the Flying Stag is. Also, meditate. No, that's fine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. Right again. Ouchies.
Alright. We're going to where? Down here? Closest place with a boat. Probably border post. Is that a boat right there? It is. Wait, can we cross that? Oh no.
Honor the fatherland.
Is it south of me? It's right here. Can we get through here? I don't know. I hope. Why? They can ramp it. That ain't gonna happen. Whatever. Find another boat somewhere. Can drink up a coin to pay off your many debts. Whatever. It's a quest. I can examine these maybe? Just tracks. Why was he so tanky? Oh my goodness. By so tanky I mean he was stronger than the others. No, like the extra hit was much, but it wasn't danger or anything. No, I can't exact. It's only the trace. Okay. They don't run into the fire. Ecker prints. There we go. Quest complete. Alright, boat. Where are ye? Right over there. I guess we want to go north. Wrap around. Sure. There should be right over there by that light. I think. They don't know me. A monster nest. Don't mind if I do.
Rotfield's nest needs to be destroyed.
There we go. Another one spawned. Is he on fire? He's on fire. A devourer. Gonna burst. He inked. Gotcha. Don't mind if I do. And there's a boat. Spoils of war. Okay. I see it down there. Don't mind if I do. Pretty much garbage. Did I miss something? I did. There we go. Oh no, my towel's all wet. What will I do? So it was like straight ahead, right? No obstacles or anything, just go straight? Yeah, basically. Oh, give me that view again. Let's go. Look at that texture. Look at that nose. Poke an eye out with that. Ooh. There we go. Go right in between these two islands and right there. I think there was 2 question marks to do here as well. See, it's hard to see in front of me because I can't change my angle to where I want it. Okay, it's fine. It's a lot to do. In between these two, got one on the left and one on the far right. There he is. Grab by Geralt. Oh god, don't crash. We're okay. I was so confused on what that was. Something over here, right? North of here and then in the water, gotcha. Just go up here. Then I'll board the Flying Dutchman. 14? You're nobody. Actually, nobody. Excuse me? Basilisk is now Betalisk. Don't mind if I do. Oh no, the pixies, the cowsies. Longclaw. Not bad, Moonblade. Guardian Sign has a critical hit damage bonus. A chance. I mean, I'm better off using the other one. Armor piercing, pretty good. Guardian chance to dismember. Experience from non-humans and. I mean. Sure. I'll use this one actually. The blunt sword. Bludgeoning damage. Yeah, sure. Use you. Kieran has enlisted with the Flying Stag as a guard of sorts. Have these second not the guard crowns convinced to capture the lodge of Gaines' cabin. All is going to plan. Currently finding the suspicion amusing, but I didn't contract the kidnapping out of some bludgered armored half-wit. I'll do more than gracefully myself. Cautious, I won't be able to pull him now with this seized place. Poison apple because the song came out with a spell and whisked him away via teleport. Let's hope it won't spot us now somewhere in the middle of the temple. I'll set up my quarter below it. Power pulsating from my laboratory tends to throw out good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high level resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of the nervous system, a half hour at least. 2 more moments, about the end of which you will be ready for transport. Need to wipe our trash, perhaps a little change in the weather. While waiting for more favorable atmospheric conditions, I looked through the things, some very intriguing documents and map of S. Tayugar. Crafting diagrams of Elven provenance. Margin note, highly interesting sketch for a one-handed crossbow, most likely used to hunt Draconis and Orthosaurus. Must ask about this during the interrogation. It confirms my theory that the Witcher of the cat schools use Elven weapons. Wait for it. Professor Stigmason's Galagher notes. It's clear that Witcher has something to do with the famous professor's disappearance. Think I might have overdone it a bit with their Kimilabandi. No point in tarrying, time to evacuate. Explore the ruins of S. Tayar. Alright. It's so far. So where's the nearest fish travel? I might swim to the land. Oh jeez. Grab the boat, hit up this, pull into the docks. What are you? Captain's log. Left Novigrad, headed south to Bramvord, all's calm. Arrived in Bramvord, ports full, 4 hulks, 6 cogs, 1 carrack, and 9 dozen longships. Strange, near half the longships carry privateers in the Emperor's employ. Now what's Old Nilfgaard want a pirate fleet for? Why she anchored in Bramvord? Then loading all passengers on board, leaving Bramvord, course set for Novigrad. Strange, a mage paid through the nose to share a cabin with the Witcher. Freaks are drawn to each other. It seems the Witcher's real treasure. It's not just about monsters. Even customs officers are more civil than kind around. They aren't as knowingly sculptureless as usual. Seems the legends surrounding our Witcher have culturalized their zeal. Pressure is falling rapidly. Wind change direction. Could use that mage now. One that followed the Witcher like a shadow. 2 of them are nowhere to be found. Cowards. Boatswain says he heard the terrible ruckus in the Witcher's cabin this morning. Bright flashes coming out from under the roof. Quiet sense. Must investigate. Their cabin's empty. Can't search the ship now. Need to reef the sails. We'll make it to the port. Must stay out of the area or raise the Stay sails and hope the gods watch over us from there. And he died. Rude. Darius. So peeps this. Can I just loot the barrels actually? Okay. Cool. Mind if I do? How's our inventory? 101, we're fine. Still have 59 more. Edible around more? We do. Well, you can fast travel to harbors, I forgot. Oh. He's done it. Alright, should be over here. Hi, birds. Why? Why do you do the things you do? Istayar. Wasn't there another one around here, like over here? Oh, it's probably posted to every board. I was able to go to whatever one. It's the same one. I got you. Why did I just get 8,000 notifications? Okay. Oh, we're here again? It should be empty then, right? Me? Just go in?
Might want to look around some.
Okay, hello to most recent save. So salty. Okay, what are we doing here? I want to see if there's something on the interactive first, but apparently not. That fall would kill me. Where are the gems? Where are the gems? You see there's no gems? But one might see that there is no gems. Got it. Excavations to be carried out by Gottfried Ost, Michael Sabrina Ruxer, and Marco Gedley under the supervision of Professor Sigma Son Gulager. Begun evacuation under the aegis of the Oxford Academy with sponsorship from Prince Adrian of the Sea Cats. Our goal is to find the legendary treasure of King Magler of Ice Tayar. 8th of Blythe, first day of excavations. I am deeply worried about the Witcher present among our company. I had a bad feeling about him at the very start during the first meeting at Castle Dyram. Now as we trek dark underground caverns, his presence gives me shivers. I'm entirely sure his tactics to protect our expedition. Furthermore, Castle Durham are too close to Oxenford for us not to have heard those unsettling rumors of Prince Adrian. Eligible fragment. 11th of Blythe, third day of excavations. Carrion demanded we surrender all notes found in the ruins of the Elven Armory. I refuse. 13th of Blythe, fifth day of excavations. Pitch camp in a vast and dry cavern in the easterly portion of the complex. Very few active portals here, and I'm afraid that they are very likely unstable and undirectional. 14th of Blythe, 6th day of excavations. The Witcher murdered Marco. He was deciphering one of the priceless elven sketches unsteadily. As I watched and aghast, the Witcher slit his throat and grabbed the Ingalium. Panicked and jumped into one of the portals. It deposited me in some chamber with no exit. Unless an echo of the portal just appears, I'm stuck here for good. I hope Michelle and Gottfried managed to escape. Remainder of the notes difficult to decipher and no dates are indicated. Must conclude the Witcher had from the very start been operating on Prince Adrian's orders. I would not be surprised if they were toasting their scheme success at Darham's castle at the very moment. Blessed it, perhaps I should have given this elven down background to Karen. After all, what good are they to leave me here if I'm to rob this crypt? I finished the last drops of my water, nothing to eat, no echo found the portal or has appeared. Don't believe in you, but if you do in fact exist, if you exist, save me. Explore the ruins of Dynam Castle. So alright. Mind if I do?
Fighting your guts out, eh?
Where's Bandit NA? I was on my phone. I'm gonna go up first. It's not much up. What's up, Doc? Let's go over here first. Stop it. Let me go up. Rise. Rebis. River than wind. That's the spirit. Superior vampire oil. Oh, we're okay. Come on if I do. Blunt axe is garbage. Kieran performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Glogger disappeared somewhere in the ruins of STR along with the rest of the Elven diagrams, but the sketches for his steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. Though they're taking equally as per our agreement, I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Kieran took the crossbow diagram. I must admit I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar. They do continue impressive proof of Kyan's continuous and professionalism, which is to warn none of the archaeologists would leave STR alive, and none did. All the more shame then that Kieran didn't set my offer as many personal bodyguard. Never ever wanted for things that he pay caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, a court sturge in accordance with the sex of the needs. And if he did still left for anything, it would be the back of my chamber door. He must very much love all the trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob the Dembitch could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob the Dembitch, second-rate captain, transporting horse, dockside navigator, pimps for a fistful of crowns. Any luck, sooner or later, Storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Kyan will return to me, between his legs. Scribbled waxing, blade, oil, devil's puffball, portions. Invisibly fresher than previous entries. Many years must have passed. I have heard the Flying Deer, the vessel of which Kieran was sailing. Wrecked off the coast of Grestin Knoll. Was my curse? Not bad. For a beginner, perhaps I should think about enrolling at Vanard. Oh, brain stopped. So that one's done. We have one more to do, and then we have hunts. Let me see. Like was muted. But it's a single player story. I don't even know where my mic was muted at. Let me just say it again. Stop here in a couple of minutes. Like 5. I'm gonna switch over to Monster Hunter. I'll do this not what's down here, excuse me? But not tomorrow, but the following day I'll do more of this. So what's today, Wednesday? Thursday will be more Wolfenstein, which I gotta find for more engrams. which is stupid. It's a linear game, and you gotta farm for to unlock the last level. It's doesn't make sense to me. Squirt me out. Of course you know. What? Oh, fast travel sign. I don't think it's physically possible for him to be in a horse and me cut him in half. Like that. Does he have 3 legs? That's an arm. So that is to go up here. Okay. Let's see what it is first. I never moved my washed over. Whatever. Let's get over here, read it, and all of that. Then I'm gonna hit up some more Monster Hunter.
What's the rush?
Out back.
Oi, cocker!
Arms for the poor.
Where's Eustace? Is him always
Eustace. My eyes. Why? Barrel, look down. Oh. Alright, enhanced. That one's very far away. How far away is it? Not that far. Hit up these two on the way there, probably. Go bop, bop. Do this on Friday. Alright. Hell no, stop climbing. Let me get down here and save. This one's don't believe it. Jan Stark?
Greetings.
What makes you think I need a...
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Excuse you?
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Been a loan shark long?
Aye, since I was just a little tyke.
So you helped your dad, took it over when he died.
Nah, my own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
Show me what you have in stock.
A quest. Change your life, a handbook. Sure. And you, my good friend, can have these. Good enough for me. Bye.
So long.
Is he gonna pop up my screen to read? No. Read it myself. And so why Jacob the Rebel, once well known as a libertine and brawler extraordinaire from Nazir with its Myra taverns, the world of Zacarnia, used the strength I have left to pull my craft ashore. The raft I had strapped together of an old boot, bits of strap and a burst barrel had taken on so much water that 2 elves more and I had sunk to the bottom instead of stood on the dry land, and that was all that mattered. With not a living soul in sight, and my stomach growling something mighty. Again, to explore the isle was barrel a game. offered fruit in great abundance. I ate so heartily that the juice never poured out of my ears, and then I began to gather wood for a wish to build my shelter for the night and a fuel the fire that would warm me. It was then I came upon a strange plan that would change my life to the end of my days. Ignorant of the value to this time, I feverishly used it for my kindling. As soon as it began to smolder, the sweet scent filled my nostrils. I felt light, and the coastal breeze whisked away all my troubles away. I devoted the subsequent years of my life to researching the miraculous weed and its properties. As a result, I was able to develop the method that is likely to transform my life, or life of any who puts it into practice. Here's how you begin. Did I count as reading? I get a quest?
Enough
No.
to...
Right, this one. What do we... It was a quest book. No, I want to close this page. There we go. Would it be a treasure hunt? No, that one. I'm not seeing anything new. Well, remind me, I'm gonna keep this one marked. What was the mission? For the city. Did you get transparent or darkened like I read you? You did. Well, whatever.